guys, how's it going? It's X666X Iron Maiden. Today is a special day. It is Aurora's birthday today, and I was asked to react to her again today because of her birthday. Apparently there's a lot of reactors that have been asked to check her out today on her birthday, and I was like, hey, yes. Definitely going to do that. Decided to go with Churchyard. It's just the name stuck out to me. That's basically how I've been choosing most of the songs with a lot of the bands that I come back to. I just look for like something that seems to draw my attention, and I went for it. So Churchyard was one of the suggestions, live on KEXP. It was between this one and there was another version that came out last year called like Vieira Live or something like that. And I saw the image and I kind of wanted to click on it, but I was like, I should go with what the person said because I'll know for sure that it's something that at least someone recommended. Also, if you can hear that little fan slightly in the background underneath the desk that's cooling me off, I apologize, it's hot. I need to cool off. This is a small room. So you shouldn't hear it anyway when we get to music and all that, so hopefully, yeah, you shouldn't hear it over the music, usually. So, let's get into it, and happy birthday, Aurora. I think someone said she's 25.
He told me I belong in a churchyard. He told me I could walk away, but I wouldn't get far. Tell me, how do people know what is hurt, what is love?
Oh, I'm loving the triple harmonies.
He told me I belong in a churchyard.
Ooh. I like that.
Once no one can see. He closed all the windows as his anger broke free. I will not remember you as somebody else. Please, will you remember me and cry?
Okay, I'm gonna go way back because I want to get the full build-up back in. I felt like I should have paused when she stopped singing the first time, and I should have known better because she doesn't always give you a lot of places to pause because she's always got something going on in her music. And usually there's a lot of vocals going on, like constantly throughout, whether it be harmonies right after she's done singing like part of a chorus or part of a verse. I should have known better. But we're going to bring it way back so we don't miss that build-up going into that section. Because I feel like that would be that would be cruel to you guys and myself to skip that transition. So far, I'm really enjoying it, as expected. I just love her voice, so like for me, once I love somebody's voice to the degree that I love her voice, there's not a lot of their music that I'm usually going to hate, I find. It's pretty often that it's not even about like her lyrics, truthfully. It's just about the way she chooses to sing that really, really just grabs me. There's just something really beautiful about her light. Plus, I say her light tones, but she can really like belt out notes too. But her lower register, and then going into like her head voice, but in light, like very lightly, is just beautiful every time I hear it. Every time. Oh, it's hard to believe that she's only 25. She's only 25 and she's already at this scale, so we can just keep going up from here, right? It's crazy. The triple harmonies were beautiful from them at the start, especially having like one male vocalist being like in the mixture as well. I don't know, it gives it more depth, I guess, is the best way to explain it. I may still be yawning. Not often I record, during the day, and I haven't had enough coffee yet, so don't mind me on that one. And this build up that they're doing here and hearing kind of what it's going to go into is just exciting to know what's coming next at this point, so let's do it. like that.
I belong in a churchyard. He told me I could walk away, but I wouldn't get far. Tell me, how do people know what is hurt, what is not? He told me I belong in a churchyard. Followed him gently, like seeds in his heart, roots tearing the love in him apart.
Okay, just before we keep going, and I know I'm kind of like stopping it in the middle of a section, but what an amazing build up after hearing it again, and then hearing the next part after and actually getting to go through it. I just love what they're doing with their voices here. Just her and I forget the name of the other woman here that's doing harmonies with her. So I apologize for that. I have the information on another video. It's been a while since I read the name, so I can't remember it. Them together is just always an amazing combination. Like they just play off each other's voices so well because they're fairly similar. You know, a lot of times like you either get two people who are completely different and they just harmonize so well together, or two people that sound so close together it just sounds amazing too. But you can still tell the difference between the two of them, and that's what they have. And they nail it. I love how a lot of her tracks seem to be like, it almost feels like 80s or 90s like synth-based electronic style a lot of the time, and some newer elements of electronic like synth style stuff as well. But it makes me feel like it's based off of like an older style mixed with like a new age at the same time, like a lot of the time with her tracks. Not all of them so far, but most of them that I've checked out, and I kind of like that a lot. It's just a nice mixture of these styles that just happen to go together so well. I love... I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot, but I just love that vocal progression. I love that. That's fun to sing. Nice change up. Wow. That was good.
Discover new music.
Alright, we'll stop that there. That's interesting. At the end, it's almost like she's just saying, like, whatever. Like, just, you know, kind of like gibberish, whatever, but, like, it's not. It works. It works there. It's like, it's not... I don't know if this is based... Maybe it was based off another language, so if it is that, I apologize for calling it gibberish. But I think it's just something she threw in that sounded good, and she just went with it. If I'm incorrect there, you guys can definitely correct me. I mean, like, it's somebody even down in the comments is like, what is this music? It's not heavy metal, and it just says, ere, ero, ere. It's like, okay. But yeah, I see why someone wanted me to check it out. They said for energetic performance, and at first I was like, that's not very energetic, but by the end, it was energetic. You could even hear it in her voice at the end that she was like, really like getting in those deeper breaths because of all the dancing she was doing and movement she was doing, that she needed to like really focus on the singing a little bit because her breathing had picked up, and that's gonna happen when you're dancing around. But I'm pretty sure she seems to be someone who takes care of herself, and I'm getting the impression, even just by like the type of person she is, not just by she looks healthy. I get the impression that maybe she might be the type of person that might, and this is just assuming, obviously, I shouldn't assume, but she seems like someone, considering that she seems to enjoy nature and all that, that to a certain degree I would think maybe she might be vegetarian or something like that, which is good, and she seems to stay fit, and that's something that you really need to do to be a performer, to the amount of movement she's doing, and still be able to sing these songs correctly. Because if you're not fit and you do too much movement, you're gonna be winded, and it's gonna be harder to sing some of your parts when you're winded and taking heavy breaths. So I'm assuming in general that she just takes really good care of herself, because even though you could hear that she was getting winded, it didn't hurt the performance in any way. You could just hear that she was taking a little bit more breath in, is about the only thing I could hear there, to be able to indicate to me that she was using a lot of energy. Plus, you could see her do it, obviously. Another like perfect example of that, obviously, and just because obviously it's in my name, Iron Maiden Bruce Dickinson, still now runs all over the stage. Mind you, he does have to run backstage to drink some water and to take a break in between all of the parts where he's singing nowadays, because he is getting up there in age, and he did have throat cancer and all that. So, but last time I seen them a few years ago, was it 2019? Yeah, 2019. Still runs all over the stage, and it's because he keeps fit, and we all know he does because he's spoken about it, and you can see it everywhere. And it's great. It's great to see that she can move around like that and still hit all the notes like that. I know this is a long part of me just talking about this, but like, it's so important to keep fit when you're doing stuff like this, so that you get amazing live performances like this that really like drag you in. Because I think that's another thing, again, I've mentioned it so many times, and I hate continuously saying it over and over again, but it's always applicable, is seeing her dance around actually draws me in even more, because I know she gets into her headspace of this, is like, she gets so into her performance that that's just how it goes for her, and I love it. I love it so much. She's an amazing artist. Happy birthday to her again on her 25th birthday. Already doing these amazing things with being 5 years younger than me. It was just my birthday this last week. From the time I'm recording this, actually, it would have been this week on Monday was my birthday. And then it's her birthday literally the next, like literally 8 days after me. So, happy birthday month to both of us, I guess. So happy birthday to her. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this satisfied you guys for her birthday. If you did, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to get notified when I drop new videos in the future. And as always, you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later.